Hi guys, welcome back.
Welcome everyone.
Just having a play at the moment. What are we turning? Right. Well, actually, I watched a channel the other day on YouTube, Dean's Woodworking, and he was turning some of these little snowmen, icicle dangly thingies. And I mean, it's American, so it's a little bit hard to understand, but I quite liked it, so I come down and thought I'd have a go, and then of course Lisa walks in and goes, "Oh, you're doing some of them for the tree," and I'm
They're
like,
cute, yeah.
"Yeah." So I've done quite a few of them, and there you go. Look, Lisa's painted them up and put ribbons on, so we're going to have them for putting on our tree.
Yeah.
So it makes nice little tree ornaments, and they get rid of some of your scrap wood, and they're just fun, really. A little bit of fun to turn. I'll give those to Lisa. She'll put them out of the way. So I thought you might be interested. You might want to see if you're new to it. Now I'm not going to lie. Most of them I've done with my skew, and I've done with a spindle gouge, but mostly done with a skew. All these they're brilliant for playing with a skew, but obviously, you know. So I thought I'd do it with the carbide, and you might like to see. So I've got a piece here, and all it uses all these little pieces of wood. They're just like 25mm by 25mm, or 1 inch by 1 inch. So I'm just mounting them between centres. That's all, not over tightening it, and I'm going to turn a little snowman. And I'll just show you how a good way to do them with your carbides, so you don't need to do a lot of sanding and stuff. Now, normally I would mostly do everything with the square chisel and use it a bit like a skew, but not everyone can do that, so I'll use the three of them. I'm using the spindle turning ones that I do, my spindle turning set. Okay, if you've got the pen set, fantastic. Short handle set, brilliant. If you've got the standard type 3 set, you're going to have a little bit more awkward because of the longer handle, but still work perfect. Okay, I'm using these because they're nice. I can do all the rolling about and everything. So if you ain't got a set, then maybe on your Christmas list, who knows?
Yeah.
Right, and don't forget. Right. There it is. He's up there. He's watching.
He's watching all the time.
He keeps an eye on me. Right, now, what I will say, if you're using the spindle turning ones, if you've got the square on the round, be careful, because when you come in, if you push in to do it flat at all, like this, it will always try to grab it and pull you over. Square is better for this, but for these, because I use it rolled over, I like it on a round bar, and that's the only one I do on a round bar. I won't make it for anyone on a bigger chisel because I find they're dangerous. They always want to pull over. Okay, so that just gets that out of the way. So I'm going to use a mixture of them, and I'm just going to make a snowman bicycle. So if I'm coming in with this to do this push, see, straight away, look, it wants to pull this over like that. So I actually turn it over slightly. If you go over slightly and go in, it stops it from doing it. And believe it or not, it will give you a super clean finisher as well. As opposed to going that way, a bit of roughness, that way, super smooth. I mean, you've seen, guys, most of the time I will actually use it like a skew and come along this way with it. Okay, now that's near enough round there, so... Yep, we've got round there. Right, we've got to come down this. Now, I want this to taper, obviously, for the icicle bit, so... We're going to bring it down a little bit. Just for speed. Just do it like that for speed, okay? There we go. Now I'll just clean it all up. There. And that's super smooth and clean, okay? Right, now, we're going to have a little bead at the bottom, so I'm going to just come in a little bit there and just roll that there. And I'm just going to roll it there. It's not a ball, it's just a little bead thing to finish the end, alright? So I'm just doing it like that, that's it. And now I'm going to bring this down. Right, I'm not bringing it all the way down yet because I've got to turn this in. Right, now, first off I want a little waste bit. That's my waste bit, that's what I'm going to sand off afterwards because it'll have the marks from the centre. Now, my hat is going to be that deep, okay? And then it's going to be to there. Right, so I want to bring this in a little bit, like this. Now, when you're doing this straight line, be careful when you're using it. It's very tempting to think, come in with that for the straight edge there. It will want to skip. So you can do it, but be very careful. For me, I'd prefer to come here, line the bevel up and cut the bevel in. Okay, like so. And the same on this side. Come in with the bevel and cut the bevel in. It's less likely to skip on you. And then all I'm going to do is bring this down a little bit. Remember, it's not a skew, you can't go as deep with it. But we can clean it up. There we go, come around this way. If we use it like a skew, right, we'll just leave it at that for now. And now I'm going to roll this bit over. Nowhere near where I want it to be yet, and I'm going basically near enough the width of my cutter and then rolling in, and that's going to be for the face or for the head if you like, and just gently roll it just to get that groove in there like so, yeah. And this side again, it's very tempting to come in here and do this, and you can do it, all right? I've done it there, but you've got to really hold tight with the chisel. It will want to skip on you. So if you're not used to it, you're better to come here, line the bevel up so the bevel goes in straight, and come in this way with your cut, okay? You'll find it better. Right, now I want to bring this down a bit. Way too big at the moment. So I better bring this over a bit more. And I want to make that head smaller, yeah? Right, now to get a nice ball shape on the head, or not so much a ball shape, but to get a smoother finish, the detail chisel is a better one. Get that cut up. And you can roll it over. You get right in there. Then where we get that little flat there, we can take that off real easy. With the detail, like so, okay? And then what we do is we finish bringing this down with a little taper. Like so, and then I come back up this end and roll this over with the detail chisel. Like so, and we get that nice rounded over, okay? And then for this ball bit, exactly the same, I'm going to use the detail chisel to roll it over. Just gives you a little bit more control if you ride that bevel. And I'm going to bring that down Like so, and I'll just sand that bottom bit off at the end. Okay, right, I can feel I've got a little bit on that. Actually, that hat's a little bit big there, so I'm going to come in with the detail. Take that. You can take that. That's better. Yep, that all feels nice. Come in there. Yeah, that all feels nice. Right, tiny bit of sandpaper. There, in there, round there. That's it there. Really doesn't need much sanding. Right, okay, so that's that. And then I'm going to just come in and just do a little bit more, just to get that right down to that bottom bit there, like so. And pull that away. Yeah, could have left a little bit more. I've got a little bit of a dibble there, but that's all right. On the sandpaper, I'll just basically do it in my hand so it's not dead flat, and that gets rid of that on the bottom. So now we're there, and then for that top, I'll take my mask off now, so I don't need that. And then for the top, all I do is I sand that away. It's the easiest way to do it. Yeah, for me, for the sanding, I just use my, I've got my chuck and my sanding disc as a faceplate ring, because I don't use them as faceplates. You know, I've said before, I don't like turning on the faceplate. I should actually use that 6-inch one and make it up so then it's a direct thread. Then I haven't got to put a chuck on as well as that. And then, come on, I've got quite a coarse disc on here. Don't hang about with it, because, there you go, takes it all off. Don't hang about with it in one spot because it will make it burn. And there you go, another little snowman. And then for that, all I've got a little nose that I've made up earlier. So I'll just decide where I want his nose. Put my drill on. Drill in there. Take it nice and slow, then you won't get no tear out around there. And I've got a nose here. There we go. And there's his nose. And that'll be another one Lisa will paint up. And that with those ones. Oops. That with those ones, and that gives her, she's got 9 already done, so that gives her the 12 now. So there you go, the 12 because of like 12 days of Christmas and all that sort of rubbish. You know, if you believe in all that sort of, you know, go for all that stuff. This is one I've done earlier. I didn't do the bottom bit, so there we go. And there we go. So quick little easy projects, you know.
Fun little projects.
Fun little projects, and paint them up. They can go on the tree. Give them to the kids to paint or something. Or if you've got a big kid like I've got, give it to her and she'll paint them. And there you go. So there you go. Easy, knock a dozen of them out, Paul. And she can put them on the tree. Yeah. And she'll be very happy with those. And you don't need any bigger pieces of wood. Yeah. You can use the small pieces that I know you've got plenty of, because you said you've only got small pieces of wood. Yeah. So there you go, Paul. Westlake. I look forward to seeing yours now. Toodle pip, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.
Bye, guys.